Parkie the Park Ranger.
And my name's Squeakers.
We read the Bible and we help each other.
So explore with us.
Today's the day.
Let's see what the Bible has to say.
Hey everybody, my name's Parkie the Park. Hey, Squeakers. Why are you shushing me? Hey, where'd you go? Squeakers. Why are you shushing me? Why are you shushing me? Oh, okay, all right. What is going on?
Parkie, I'm a hall monitor. I'm trying to tell you to shh.
Oh, okay, all right, I'll shush.
You gotta be quiet in the halls.
But we're not in the halls.
And you gotta listen to what I say, because I'm the hall monitor.
Oh, okay, I gotta know, how did you become a hall monitor?
Well, my teacher noticed that I like to boss people around, and so she gave me this fancy vest and told me to tell people to be quiet in the hallways.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, it's working out great. I get to tell everybody what to do. Shh, shh. But, it's kind of not the best, though, because I lost a couple friends.
Oh, well, what do you mean?
Well, Timmy the Turtle was walking in the hallway, and I told him to shh, and he got really upset with me and told me I was mean, and that he didn't want to be my friend anymore. But I was just trying to do my job.
I understand, Squeakers, and I think we've all been through something similar like that at some point, right?
Yeah.
Well, tell you what, Squeakers, I have a great story today that I'm really excited to share, and it might help us figure out what to do in this sticky hall monitor situation. Would you like to help me tell the story?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Great. Well, everyone, if you'd like to follow along, our story today comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 9, and it's the story of Matthew.
Ooh, yay.
Now, Squeakers, would you do the honors of telling us how our story today begins?
Of course. So our story today begins with a large crowd of people following Jesus.
Oh, you're exactly right, Squeakers. You see, there were crowds that followed Jesus everywhere he went. People always wanted to see what he was going to say, what he was going to do. People never knew what would happen, and so they would always follow him everywhere he went.
Yeah.
Well, one day he was walking through a town and this crowd was following Jesus, and he stopped at a tax collector booth.
What? What is a tax collector?
That is a great question, Squeakers. A tax collector is someone whose job it is to gather money from every person that lives in the city that is used to build the city. It's the money used to make buildings and roads. And so this tax collector's job is very important. But back in Jesus' time, these tax collectors, they were liars.
Oh no, I would not like that guy. He
That's
does
right.
not sound very nice.
Well, no, they weren't nice at all. They would lie to people and they would say, you owe me $20 if they only owed 10. And the tax collectors would keep all the extra money.
Oh, that is terrible.
Yeah, they were almost like thieves. And so people did not like tax collectors. In fact, many of them hated tax collectors.
Yeah, they do not sound like good guys.
That's right. And so if you were seen being friendly to a tax collector or just around a tax collector, people wanted nothing to do with you. They didn't want to be your friend. They didn't even want to look at you.
Oh no, so what did Jesus do?
Well, Jesus looked over at this tax collector named Matthew, and he said one simple sentence that those people will never have forgotten. He said, "Follow me."
What?
Yeah.
Why would Jesus want a tax collector to follow him?
That's
They're bad guys.
You're exactly right, and that's what everybody was thinking.
Yeah.
No one could believe this. And do you know what Matthew, that tax collector, did?
What?
He left his job right there at the tax collecting booth and followed Jesus.
Whoa.
Yeah, and guess what? He even invited Jesus to his house for dinner to meet other tax collectors so that they too could hear all about Jesus. How cool is that?
I guess he's not so bad after all, huh?
That's exactly right. Well, the Pharisees, who are religious leaders back in Jesus' time, and they weren't very nice people either, they heard that Jesus was hanging out with tax collectors, and they said, "How could this man hang out with tax collectors. Puh. And do you know what Jesus said to them?
What?
He said, I did not come to spend time with perfect people. I came to spend time with people who know that they need help.
Wow. Jesus is such a loving guy.
That's right, and I'm glad you said that word loving, Squeakers, because that's what I want you to learn from this story. It's that even though Matthew messed up and did things that he shouldn't have and didn't have a lot of friends, Jesus still loved him and wanted him to follow him.
I guess you're right. I think I've been a little mean to all my friends. And I'm gonna go apologize and make it right with Timmy the Turtle.
I'm so proud of you, Squeakers. That's the right thing to do. And you know what? Even if we do lose some friends here and there, and we all make mistakes, none of us are perfect. But the great thing is, at the end of the day, when we say we're sorry, no matter what happens, Jesus still loves you and he wants you to follow him.
Oh, you're right, Parkie. Thank you so much for telling this incredible story today. I loved it.
Well, thanks for helping me tell it. I couldn't have done it without you.
Absolutely, and thanks everyone online for watching. Make sure you subscribe and ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding.
That's right. We can't wait to see you guys for our next story.
Bye-bye.
We're glad you joined us.
We'll see you soon.
But before you go, we've got one last tune.
God loves me.
And God loves you, no matter what you say or what you do. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great day.
We've learned what the Bible has to say.